AITA? My wife became emotionally abusive since giving birth. She topped it off by cheating. Now she is begging me to reconsider. I, 28, have been married to my wife, 27, for 2 years, together for 4. 14 months ago, we had our first baby. She hasn't gone back to work, her choice. And I've been the sole breadwinner. But ever since she gave birth, my wife has become a nightmare to deal with. She's irritable, angry at me for the smallest reasons, and complains about everything. Somehow, everything is my fault. All she does is hold the baby all day, even when he doesn't need to be held, and scroll through her phone. Meanwhile, everything else, cooking, cleaning, laundry, you name it, falls on me. We haven't had sex in over 1.5 years, and whenever I try to bring it up, she lashes out at me. She says I'm insensitive and don't care about her, even though I'm the one working full-time and doing all the housework. I didn't even bring up sex until she was 3 months postpartum. I've basically been her emotional punching bag. I tried to get her to go to therapy. I tried to address her behavior. But all I got in return was more verbal abuse. I hated our marriage. I wanted to end it. But I was scared. Scared of co-parenting. Scared of the social backlash of ending a marriage with a child involved. And okay, a small part of me was still holding on to hope that maybe, just maybe, things would get better. But last month, she made it a lot easier to walk away. She told me she was going to a bar with her friends. She came home at 4 a.m., drunk. As soon as she passed out, I snooped through her phone. And there it was. Texts between her and some random guy, heavily implying they'd gone to a hotel room together. You know what? I felt relieved. Relieved. Finally, I had a reason to walk away from this miserable marriage without any guilt or regret. The first thing I did was get a DNA test for the baby. Thankfully, he's mine. As soon as the results came back, I told my wife I knew about her infidelity and that our marriage was over. She broke down, crying, begging for forgiveness, throwing every excuse in the book at me: postpartum depression, past trauma, alcohol. She promised to make it up to me, said she'd do whatever I wanted, that she didn't want our family to break. But I wasn't having it. I'd already been miserable in this marriage for so long. The cheating was just the final nail in the coffin. We're still living together for now, and she's been begging me to reconsider, promising me the moon and the stars. But I've made up my mind. I told her she's not allowed to speak to me anymore. So, AITA,